Doki Literature Club Plus.
I was gonna download it from your account, but then I was like, I wanna actually like see if Kadir likes it. If he likes it, I'll download it. You know?
It's not a multiplayer game.
No, I know, but like if you like it, I might download it and play it myself.
Here. You can join that on the PlayStation, in fact. Maddie?
The fuck is this?
That's my broadcast that I just started up.
The fuck is your name? Sturbin?
Yeah.
Dude, you're just dumb as shit. I'm so
Alright, I'm gonna go cry.
sorry.
I'm gonna go cry about it. That or I could beat on you, one of the two.
Beat up this pussy instead.
Whoa, I'm live.
Oh shit! I'm the only one watching.
You've been
Wait, can they
recorded.
hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, nobody's watching anyway.
No duh. I'm the
Does
only.
that mean?
I don't think that anyone's gonna watch my shit.
Does that mean I can't say the N word?
No, you cannot. Individuals suffering from depression or anxiety may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled. No! By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content? Oh.
I want to download it now,
Whoa!
Loki.
Whoa! What am I about to play? This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. What the hell am I gonna play?
Loki, I'm gonna download it tonight.
Gang, I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Do you know the amount of warnings I just had to go through just to get to the game? To the play game screen? What? Oh, you just ruined it for me.
What'd she say?
Don't worry about it. If you're gonna play it, you don't need to know. What?
Okay, well, what'd she say?
What? Okay, well, you just ruined it again. Alright, Maddie, you ready?
Yeah.
New game! Please enter your name.
Why is it always Vixie?
Why not?
Make it,
Hey!
monkey.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Can you go shit, bro?
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. No, Maddie, I cannot. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I'm not saying that for that. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe only because I needed to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Well, if people are staring at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. But you did wait for me after all. I'll switch those things at the bottom. By the way, can I turn on... Can I make it so they read it to me? Volume, sound volume. Damn it, I don't think I can. I guess you don't have it in me to mean whatever you say, Sayori. I'm not saying that. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, becoming increasingly speculative with our students making their daily companion. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you want to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's gonna say. Sayori likes a little too much to worry about me when I'm perfectly content. Too fast. I was talking about how I'm worried that she won't learn or have socialized before college. Happiness is really important to me, you know. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few. What is a NEET? Trust me, okay, whatever. Let me put it on. Let me put it back to skip. I think it's a little bit too fast. I put it back to skip. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes me happy. Wait, how do I... Okay, I'm gonna put it a little bit longer then. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes me happy. No promises though. Well, you at least promised me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. I think I should just read it in my hand instead of reading it out.
No, because I can't see it.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a clear for you? What do you mean you can't see it?
Like I'm on my phone and like when I zoom in, like I can't like...
I'm surprised I even let myself relent to it. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I can't read that. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Alright, buddy. Freak. Hello? So, Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was facing up. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Well, you gotta get freaky. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know, you gonna suck my dick. You know what? Just gonna suck it. She gonna give me that guac 2000. Well, that you could come to my club. Fuck no, bitch. Give me head. So you're me. Alright, nigga. Well, I'm technically not asking it.
Yeah. I don't damn.
It's Vixie asking Sayori for it, so there's no way I'm going to your club.
Vixie is like your alter ego though, it's basically the same thing.
No, that's not.
Should I wear a bow today?
No.
Why?
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. It's gonna be my Sayori voice.
Okay.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Okay. Free.
No, that's what he said. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well... I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Shut up. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Your fat ass would do that, huh?
Alright, nigga.
I
I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh shoot, how am I gonna do this? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. So hard to read a real voice. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. This is rough, man. Oh, there's a third one? Oh, Richie, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Alright, buddy.
Is that your character saying that?
Yeah. What are you looking at? How do I do her voice? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. She looks like a boy. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her. When she gets moody... Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Moriko, is that right?
That's right.
You don't have to do the voices, you know.
It's great to see you again, Vixie. Monica smiles sweetly.
We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Oh yeah, no. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Vixie. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little excited.
Oh. You do pissers though?
And how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Why she smile like that?
Ta-da!
Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, and Monica, I follow.
It's delicious.
Hey, no monkeys. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
Natsuki is quiet.
Oh no, Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good.
Thank you, Natsuki.
Oh, no, thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did say what you said.
Well, maybe. But not for you. You know, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying tea. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, he just gave us permission.
Holy hell, how long am I gonna be reading for?
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. I don't know how long I'm gonna be reading for.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away. This is so hard to keep reading, like inside the voice.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Oh, Markiplier apparently did this too. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad. Yuri
Fandy smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me.
So what made you consider joining the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I practically was dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
It's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make you feel right at home, okay?
We need Murky here. I need Murky to read out the girl voice.
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
I can't do it anymore.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
You kind of sound like how Laser sounded.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in pulling out all of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. They make school events like the festival like that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So Vixie, what kind of things do you like to read?
I don't.
Well,
considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
I need like water or something, bro. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things.
Oh.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely...
I didn't see it.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh, freaky. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
She probably sounds more bitchy than that.
That's right. I usually like to write about the cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just so cute, as you are.
Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
She's a bitch. Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them at all.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence.
Alright, buddy.
The truest form of writing is writing to one's self. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience?
Oh,
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same thing.
Or I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time you meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Now that we have a new member, I think that it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Pixie?
Monica smiles warmly at me again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Why's that?
Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... sorry, I thought... Vixie.
For you all. Oh, no, you all.
I'm defenseless against these girls.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? What am I looking at? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You
really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came to the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then it makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess? Oh my gosh.
Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's week on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Dixie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety building up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Vixie, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Maddie. It burns. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. I have to. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls.
Oh, the character's a whore.
Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri.
I'll be back, baby.
No.
Yes.
And of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick your words. you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What? Wait, hold up. What's the objective? I don't know. I don't know, I'm just picking random words. Disoriented, poof, ocean, amazing, swimsuit, friends, forgive, daydream, together, we'll do together. Blanket, despise, charm, portrait, sparkle, memories, spinning, whirlwind, unending. Dream, philosophy, cage, kiss, suicide, anger, romance, depression, marriage, tenacious, insight, vivid, unrequited. Boom! I have no clue what the hell I just wrote about. Or what I just did.
Hi again, Vixie.
Oh, I'm losing my voice.
Glad to see you didn't run away.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Vixie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Pixie always gives it his best, but best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? I think you're good friends too. Can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means
it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Have you been reading to yourself this whole time?
Is that so?
Yeah, I even did the voice.
I got 5 right.
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And you could, discuss it if you wanted.
Hurry up and let him beat them duties down. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yep, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica have having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have even noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
I wanted to reread some of it.
What? What, monkey?
Can we play Double Daylight for top off?
I'm reading.
Not for any particular reason.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. I love you too. It's a very engaging
and relatable story.
Is that so? Well, what's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a humane experiment prison. Yuri, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Ha ha ha.
Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're more passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
Oh, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but that feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's actually looking at her own book. I glance over it. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just... Yuri,
you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Aha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, there you go. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But I'm holding it like this. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Yeah?
Let's turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
Vixie, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. You might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spread from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Oh shit, I heard that in my voice. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then let it slip back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is wrinkled on a sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I don't know the other two. Yuri and Monica. You're struggling with a crazy one, though. I'll do Monica. I'm just need to. I should start first with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi, Vixie. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Vixie. We're all a little embarrassed. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Well, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Vixie. I was going, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and directed words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers left to derive their own meanings of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write that way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see.
Well,
let's read it then. A hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
So what do you think?
It feels very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style had already gotten popular days. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming so strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, that's enough for today. That's all I have. What the hell's that? Softwares. What is all this? What is all this? Oh, you don't want to use it. What does all that mean?
I'm back.
You already showered?
Yeah, it was really quick. 'Cause I already showered today. I just had to wash my hair and just like wash my body.
You were able to wash your hair that quickly?
Yeah,
How?
it wasn't even that quick.
That was like, how long was that?
Like 15 minutes.
Really? I was waiting for 15 minutes straight? Oh no, I was waiting for like
Yeah.
an hour. My voice hurts. It
Dumbass.
hurts. Looks like my throat is crying. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the live stream now. I read for an hour and 9 minutes.